The North African nation of Tunisia is facing a nationwide divide as its president, Kais Saied, alleged foreign interference after the European Union, France and the United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights expressed concerns over arrests of journalists, lawyers and civil rights activists. While many are voicing their support for the president, a large part are calling for Said's removal from office amid allegations of the president suppressing dissent in the African nation.
Thousands of Tunisians have been out on the streets as the northernmost country in Africa stands divided over the rule of its president, Kais Saied. While many Tunisians are backing President Saied over his allegations of Western interference, there are also those who are calling for his removal from the office amid political arrests. While many have extended their support for President Saied as the leader called out the West for interfering in the country's domestic affairs, demonstrators marched in the capital Tunis on Sunday carrying pictures of Saied and banners urging the West to leave Tunisia alone.
I, like all the Tunisian people, we came out to reject interference in national sovereignty. We came from everywhere with our own money, without any support. We came only to say no to foreign interference and to denounce the blatant French interference in our national sovereignty.
On the other hand, lawyers in Tunisia protested the arrest of their colleagues, saying that one of them had been tortured during his detention. At least 10 people, including journalists, lawyers, and officials of the civil society groups, were arrested this month for speaking out against the president and the handling of the country's migration crisis. The European Union, France, and the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights have all expressed concern, demanding clarification on the arrests.
Today we are supporting Professor Mahdi Zagrouba, who was tortured at his detention center. Despite this, the public prosecution has not taken any action to open an investigation against the perpetrators. We will track them down and file necessary complaints because this is our right.
Meanwhile, political opponents of President Saied are demanding a date for free and fair election as his term comes to an end this year. Saied had come to power following free elections in 2019 after the death of incumbent President Beji Caid Essebsi. 2 years later, Saied shut down the parliament and expanded his executive powers, giving him major control of the state's affairs.
Today people are being arrested for anything, absolutely anything. On top of all that, we are undermining the upcoming elections. Tunisia will be on the brink of crisis and collapse. Therefore, we advocate for holding the elections on the scheduled date, ensuring they are conducted within the framework of freedom and equal opportunity.
As Tunisians remain divided, the country also grapples with increasing migration as it stands as a key transit point for migrants from Syria, Bangladesh and sub-Saharan African nations. Tunisia's economic situation also continues to worsen, with citizens facing declining living standards and low rate of employment. The ongoing protests underline the nation's deepening political crisis, while its leadership heads towards an uncertain fate.
We will take a small break here and be back with more Global South stories on the other side. Keep watching.